we go to court and the court says otherwise, this is what's going to happen. So about that, said it was a weak connection. But anyway, I'm going to show y'all. Y'all see the cop car? I'm walking on the road and I don't know what's going on, but I'm about to go find out. All my support and all my family, y'all seeing this, y'all need to be praying. Yeah, he had to go. Hello?
They're saying y'all can't be on your phone.
Hey. Oh, okay. I have. Nope. I'll call the office and I'll call the other lawyer too. His name is William Applegate. I know. All right. I will, but they said we can't be out here. Oh, okay. They can't. All right, bye.
They're saying we can't be on a construction
Yeah.
site.
All right. 2.
It's three of them.
Oh, it's 3 of them. He said it's 3 of them. She said it's 3 of them out here now. All right. Okay, I will. Okay, bye. Okay.
So he's saying that you can't be on this. I have a bunch of ladies coming from they have a YouTube channel. I gave him your address.
Okay.
But he's saying that y'all can't be on that because it's a construction site. But meanwhile, I want to keep asking this question. Tell me what the fucking lot line is of the fucking construction site, because they can't even fucking tell you that. Because they ain't showing you shit. How can they tell you can't be on your fucking property?
They can't.
And a construction site that's on your property, you haven't authorized.
They told my grandmother that the next time they were back out here, that they would have paperwork to show that they have put this outside. They don't have any paperwork. It's idiotic.
Because I saw them here this morning and I asked them for the paperwork.
That about the whole civil issue.
But they can't show paperwork?
City attorney, all that.
Yeah. But I'm saying how one-sided it is. That y'all are
protecting them
us off of our property.
Yep.
But y'all are protecting them so them to do the damage. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm perfectly
Go
fine.
ahead. Make sure y'all record everything.
I'm perfectly fine with you being out.
Yes, sir.
But you can't breach the peace.
Oh, I'm not gonna reach no pieces. But I'm gonna stand in the gap for my family.
in your land.
And if y'all gonna put y'all hands on somebody, I'm saying I'm gonna be the one. Because the rest of them have obligations. I don't have any. My daddy's dead. My grandma dead. My husband ain't been dead a month. And I will stand in the gap. If I have to shed some blood, I will shed. That's all I'm saying. Because they don't want to hear. But if I not act up to make to disturb the peace, but if I talk loud or if I pray loud, one time we came out here and prayed and everything stopped. They couldn't even take it. And we prayed for hours. They had to stop. So I'm saying, if it takes me to pray down a legions of angels to stop it, I'm going to stay here today. I'm a pastor. I have nothing to do but to be kind and civil to you, but I will pray and I will be an example And if I have to be martyred like the people in the Bible, I will. It's sadly to say that if I have to, I will. Come on, Mom. It's all right, Mom.
What did the lawyer say?
I had to call them. They didn't. Ain't nobody picked up. But there's
But
nothing.
they told you before that they can stop you from being on the construction.
No, the lawyer said just what they're saying. It's a civil suit. You can be there as much as you want.
But this he's saying that we can't be on there.
Who said we can't? You
Him.
said
At first he said it,
who,
but then I
who
think
said
they
we can't
changed
be
it.
on the property?
He did.
Yeah.
Because it's a construction site.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true. That's not true.
Lynn.
Until we go to court, until we go to court,
The court order.
until we go to court and get a court order where the judge has said that we have to stay off the property, which we're going to court, we have a court date, then there's nothing that you or anybody else can do. It's
Next
on the
week.
27th.
Next Thursday.
Yes.
And they really wasn't supposed to. They don't really supposed to be out here.
No.
at all.
Right.
Until then.
Right.
Until
That's why I
they
say
get
it's
a
like-
yes from the
it's like-
judge.
It's like a rape.
It is. Violated.
Well, we'll be right here. And no
And all they did is
disrespect.
ask them for papers and they can't show. They said they were going to show papers. And they didn't show them.
I know it's a problem because money is involved and they can't do their job, but they have to realize it's not personal. It's not a personal attack against them. This is the city of Anderson. We understand they have to do a job, but we have to fight for what's ours too. And we're not trying to hurt nobody, and we never threaten anybody, but I mean, it is what it is. Mr. Hare, the cop want to talk to you.
It's unsafe for her to be on the side. I always said it. While you guys were up there talking, I moved them back down here. But now she's coming down here, and we're throwing those chips. You're supposed to be 300 feet away from me. That's why I asked our officer to shut the car out there, and we come get him when we need him. That's fine, but we do not have a stop work order. We got a certain number of days to put this project in, and we've already wasted 2 months. We got a contract with the city. That's her beef, not with us out here and all this property. She needs to be down at the courthouse, not out here.
So y'all got a little
we've got a contract to work out here. $4.5 million contract. No, we have not. The city attorney and her attorney have agreed that there's no stop work order. If we get a stop work order, yeah, I'll park this stuff and move it off here, and I'll gladly go, because then they can pay me to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But right now, my days are counting, and I have to work.
Who do you the city contract?
They come, yes.
So the Anderson City.
We got a contract with Anderson City. Family. I hate I'm involved in this. I hate she's involved in this. Nobody told me this until I got out of here. I'm that bad luck person that got this job. And now I got it, and I'm going to do it until somebody tells me that I can't. Yes, sir. We just like to keep it back up on the road. Tomorrow we'll get our arms stamped up and our signs, and then we don't want anybody inside before we work. And next Tuesday we're going to start digging and laying pipe out here, and a lot of it 20 foot deep. And I sure don't need nobody running around to fall in something and get there.
So who are you? You haven't introduced
My name is Tanya Winbush.
You're Tanya.
Yes.
You took one of my online classes at AU.
Did I?
You did. I think it was ethics. You take
Really?
ethics online?
I did.
I'm Matt McCarty, Professor
Oh,
McCarty.
hi.
Yes.
How
So,
are you? Y'all, this is my
unfortunately, we meet
professor. Say hey.
Hey. So, I really don't know much of the backstory out here.
Yeah.
So, other than what I'm getting from him and getting from, is it your grandmother?
It's my dad's. He died in January.
I'm talking about the lady
Oh, the
I was
lane.
talking to, yeah.
No, that's my sister.
That's your sister.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what all has transpired until now? I know this is.
I'm gonna go on over there where it's not so muddy. What has happened is, it's a long story of them using eminent domain to come and put the pipeline. We were in negotiation with the city utilities director, Mr. Jeff Caldwell, and asked them to put this pipeline on the edge of our property.
The city ordered this.
Yes, the city. So we're in the county, but the city is right, which don't make sense. That's number one. And then number two is they just deboed and bullied us, and we were in litigation, and we wake up one day and this has already been just dug out, and we are in litigation, and they didn't contact our lawyer, they didn't contact us. We just wake up one day and all our trees gone, and they've dug a trail through our property, a mile-long trail. It goes all the way down to the other
So y'all
community.
had what, was it 100 acres?
It's
or
40.
40 acres?
It was initially 40, but this is the
Initially
fourth
40.
time that they've used eminent domain to come into our
And
property.
how many years?
The first time they came in Kings Road back in the 60s. They put in Kings Road, then they put these in, then they did East-West Parkway, and now this.
So y'all own all the way through East-West Parkway.
Right. All the way to the other side of the street. There's a piece of property on the other side.
Who took that property? The state, the county, or the city?
DOT.
So the state.
Yes.
What about the power lines?
The power lines is whoever the electric people are.
It has to be like the,
Yeah, it is state
county,
or
city
federal. Yeah,
being
right,
the whole eminent
right,
domain.
eminent domain. And
Yeah.
so, because of it, we're in litigation. We're trying to talk to a judge to get a judge to say no, stop, don't do it this way. You already got. They just took the East-West Parkway. You got property over there that you can put the pipes there.
What kind of pipes are even?
Sewer.
So Anderson's city utilities.
Yes, utilities. And they got 4.5, I think it's $4.6 million. So like he said, it's a money thing for them. And they're on a time crunch. They have to have it done within a certain amount of time, which has nothing to do with us because we're not stopping them from doing their work. He says we're stopping them, but we're not. When we come and we approach, all they have to do is move like they're doing now. Didn't they just move? Right. So are we stopping them from doing their work? Thank you.
And that's what I was telling them earlier. Unless there's some court order I'm not aware of.
Right. It's
there
not.
There may be something I'm not aware of.
It's
I
not.
don't know.
It's not.
But there's no problem with
No.
y'all
We can come
being
out here.
out
Right.
But, here's the but. Y'all need to make sure y'all are keeping a safe distance.
Right. Well.
Because I'd hate for one of y'all to get hurt trying to intervene. Not trying to intervene, but just trying to have a presence out here. I'd hate for somebody to get hurt.
Right. And we understand that, and we know because our lawyer tells us over and over and over again, he says, you can be out here.
You need help.
I think I got it. Okay. You can be out here, but you just can't, get hurt, and you can't threaten anybody. Yeah. As long as you're not threatening anybody, it's your property. Nobody can't tell you can't be out here.
Which I completely agree with.
Right. So we're out here, and they're upset and don't like our presence out here, but there's nothing that they can do, and it's not like he said they're going to put up signs and put up fences. They still can't stop us from coming on the property with signs. Right. So, I mean, that's good and dandy that he want to do that.
Some court order
right.
Involved.
And we're not going to court until next week on Thursday.
Which
so
that court order can go from anywhere from putting a stop work order on them
right. And I mean, they had a cop on that side, but see, that side is city property. So technically, the cop can sit there and say, you can't come on this side. It's a construction going on. But if a cop comes sit up here, there's nothing he can do. We still can come on the property. The cop would just be, I guess, for safety reasons. He would say, well, don't go, but so close. Yeah. But.
And that's what. So are you the liaison?
I am.
Okay. Because as far as I know, without me having any knowledge of any other court orders or documents or anything, like I said, I'm not too familiar with this other than what I saw in the news.
Right.
If you can be the liaison for me to make sure that if people are out here,
right.
First, not be too loud where you're breaching the peace.
Right.
But I mean, you want to talk, whatever.
They don't even have to approach us.
Yes.
And so, like they said, they told us that they would not be back out here until they had an order that we couldn't be out here, because they said they didn't want us out here while they was working at all, period. Yeah. So he said we won't be back out here until we can get some paperwork from the court that says that y'all can't be out here. Okay. He hadn't gotten it, so we're gonna still be out here.
And they're still out here because they haven't got to work
right to stop
them not to be
right.
Out here. So
so it's just what it is.
It's gonna work that everybody has the right to be out
yes. here. Exactly.
And I just ask for you to ask your family and friends and whoever else may show up to just keep safe distance.
Okay.
Because I definitely. The
last
last thing I want is for anybody to get hurt, whether it be them or y'all.
Right. Anybody. But as you're telling that to me, can you make sure that you tell them that as well? I have video. You need to go on my Facebook page. I came out here. They was working. He was probably way down there working. I was right here. I'm watching, doing video recording, just talking to my girls. Don't you know, they ran both of their big machinery equipment this close to me right here, put it over my head, trying to intimidate me. And he said, oh, I don't want you to get hit by anything. You might want to move. I said, no, I was here first. You were down there working. You can stay down there. I'm not going to get hurt unless you hurt me. And if you hurt me, it's on videotape.
Well, there's two problems with that situation. Number one, yes. He should have respected where you were at, made vocal contact with you. It's like, hey, we're about to work right here. It's unfortunate you're standing here. Could you please move back so we can work here?
I wasn't going to be there forever. I had to go back to work like I do now. And as soon as I would have left, he could have did what he had to do. But I wasn't moving at that point.
Yeah. But this is what I was talking about earlier. I don't want you to put yourself purposely in a place where you could get hurt.
No, we won't.
Even if they are moving up here, you got to be the grown person, move back, and then if something involves to where we need to be involved, let us know.
Yeah, we will.
And then we'll come out and handle it for you rather than you getting hurt or some of your family getting hurt.
Right.
Because, unfortunately, in the matter of some civil lawsuit stuff, which he doesn't have signage, and I don't know all the laws of the requirements of their work and everything, but there's ways that you might not get a dime from him hitting you with the equipment. Right. Which would be very unfortunate for you to, number one, get hurt, and number two, not reap any civil benefits from that.
Well, he said we could be out here as long as, and I got that on recording too, as long as we have on safety equipment, a hard hat, and the vest, then that they didn't have a problem with us being out here. I got that on tape too. So
Well, there you go. Go to Walmart.
right,
White Jones.
exactly,
Lowe's,
exactly.
somewhere.
So like I said, he's out here. He don't have any safety equipment on. He don't have any hard hat or vest on. So it's just as unsafe for him to be out here as it is for us. They just don't want us out here because we feel like he can't work with us out here. But
like
that's
I
not.
said, I wouldn't know if you need to file a complaint with OSHA or who.
Oh yeah,
on,
definitely.
because I'm
sure.
gonna be honest, I'm not familiar with all the
Yeah.
helmet and
Right.
vest requirements. I'm not familiar
Right,
with all that.
right.
I'm familiar with criminal law, and
Right.
that's what I'm.
Yeah,
good
that's
with,
what you teach, right?
Yeah, I'm not good with all this, whatever
Right.
liability is with construction.
Right.
So.
Right. So I mean, but we are very aware. We have our lawyer involved. You know, they're doing all that they can do. But the problem is, it's just what it is. And as long as it's no order for anything, he's
Yeah.
gonna be out here, and we're gonna be out here. I mean, unfortunately, it's just the way it is. So.
I used to think my lieutenant was coming up here. He was the one that was in charge of providing a deputy to
Oh,
sit
okay.
up here and work.
Yeah.
And he was more familiar with the situation.
Yeah.
I told our office they're gonna get with the city, get somebody to clarify this to you.
And
But I'm sorry, you just got. pulled
she's
up
very
in the dark.
understandable on
Oh,
that.
yeah, I understand.
There's no court order against them. There's no court order against you.
Right.
That's right.
So we're at a middle ground to where both of y'all have the right to be out here.
And I'm responsible for their safety.
And I've explained to her that she needs to maintain a safe distance, and she's going to be good. Are you going to be good with that?
I'm at a safe distance. There's no construction going on right here.
Yeah, but I've got them working down there just because all y'all are up here on the road.
Okay. So.
And she was upset, and I'll go ahead and.
Yeah.
She was upset that she was sitting up here, and then the construction moved up towards her.
Yeah.
She was upset that happened, but I also told her that when that occurs, she needs to remove herself a safe distance from y'all.
And they wasn't threatening her, they were asking her to move.
Well, you can walk up and ask me to move, and I wasn't gonna stay long. My thing is, as long as I'm here, you. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, if
They're gonna clarify that with y'all.
yeah, if I come first
She's the
thing.
liaison.
Yes.
How
Hey,
you doing, man?
good.
I'm Lieutenant Handy. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good. I spoke with the young lady up here, the one
Yeah.
I think the meeting I talked with her,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I'm sure Sarge probably told y'all too.
Yeah.
Like I said, we just don't want nobody getting hurt.
And we don't
And
either.
she said that y'all have already got proceedings started on the
Yes, we do.
civil. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, if they come in and done that and didn't
Right.
pay you anything like that, hopefully
Yeah.
they'll get y'all straightened out. when
Yeah.
the court
And
thing
it's not
comes.
about the money.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just, I understand.
It's
just
not about
it's
the
just
money.
part of it.
It's this land has been in my property, been in our family
100
since
years.
1912.
That's what she was telling me. That's a long
Yes,
time.
and so it's like a part of our family. It's a part of our DNA. So for somebody to be doing what they're doing right here, it's like cutting my arm off, cutting my leg, like putting a knife through my heart. So I can't just watch it and just be like, oh well, we're gonna get
She
paid
said y'all
anyway.
hadn't got a, they hadn't got, the attorney hadn't got y'all a court date or anything set up yet?
We don't have an initial. We have some hearings for some
Got you.
for some filings. They filed a motion for this and filed a motion for that.
She said something about like the East-West Parkway too. Y'all had
Oh,
some
yeah.
issue about that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Got
East
it.
West Parkway, Kings
That was
Road,
DOT.
Power. That was DOT.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a lot of history, and this is the 4th time eminent domain has been used to come through our property, and it's just coming in, encroaching further and further in.
How much more they want? What do they want? What is this going to be?
Okay, this is sewer.
Sewer line.
Right, but on the other side, there's a big pump station. They need to expand it, make it bigger, because they say they keep having overflow or something, right?
Yeah.
So we just asked them, okay, you're having overflow. You just put in the East-West connector. There is a 25-foot easement from the East-West connector, and plus there's some easement from these power lines. Go over there. Go over there. We can't do anything with the property anyway because of the easements, right? Go on that
the power
side.
lines got easements on both sides.
Yes, and-
y'all were initially asking for the sewer line to go on that side of the power line.
Thank you.
So
Because
you have
now,
less property messed with.
right,
You got
because now they
power
got
line
a
sewer.
50-foot easement right here when they put this in. That's gonna go that way. Why? How is that fair?
And it keeps going to set up
Yeah.
where they could have used that.
Yes.
I understand being upset over that part.
Thank you.
Well,
And that's all we
like
ask.
That's what I'm saying. Like I told her, you know, we're in no way, shape, form, or fashion going to be ugly. Y'all, I understand where y'all
Oh
come
yes.
from. I got
Oh
you.
yes.
And I can see
And we're
where
not
you're
gonna be
upset.
ugly with
I know.
y'all either.
But can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
Your guy over there,
Yes, ma'am.
so initially when I drove, I was one of the first people that drove by and I saw the cars. All I did was pull over and ask them if they have papers because I know that we have a court date next
Yes, ma'am.
week and
You talking
I
about
wanted to see the papers.
you talking
The
about
construction.
Yeah,
Right,
construction.
gotcha.
And they said, hold on a minute. They said, yes, hold on a minute. So I got out the car, and then they said, oh, we'll be right back. So I said, okay. So I went to her house next door. Then your officer over there pulled over, and he was about to he started asking me a couple of questions, but then my husband pulled over, and then he was very aggressive towards my husband, asking him for his license, who he was, this and that, saying about some incident that had occurred a few weeks ago. It was almost like he already had a preconceived.
Well, I think they've already had a couple of issues down here and all. They were just trying to kind of identify and see who's over the.
Y'all, I'm about to die on my phone, so I will let y'all know what's going on later. Thank you so much for following and watching.